So I was doom scrolling TikTok way too late, healthy adult behavior, and suddenly I stumbled onto something truly cosmic. Some bands form in garages, some form in basements, but this one, I'm pretty sure they formed somewhere past Jupiter. If Devo, the Misfits, and a 1960s sci-fi movie soundtrack had a cosmic baby, it would probably sound like this. Never wonder what would happen if a punk band from outer space was handed a fuzz pedal and told to save rock and roll? Yeah, I found that band. Hey ZFam, I'm Matt Allen, co-host of the ZHZ podcast, trumpet player and backing vocalist for Z Frequency, and this is the Z Frequency Spotlight, where every week we put you onto an artist you probably haven't discovered yet, but absolutely should. And today's band, they might be from Florida, but honestly, I'm not convinced they're from Earth. Today, we are talking about X-1. X-1 is a Sarasota, St. Pete-based cosmic psychedelic punk rock band. Emphasis on cosmic. Think sci-fi aesthetics, punk energy, psychedelic textures, and full astronaut regalia on stage. Basically, space punks with riffs that hit like meteor showers. Now, here's where it gets interesting. I tried digging up a traditional band origin story. We met in high school, garage rehearsals, all that. Couldn't find one. So honestly, here is my working theory. They crash-landed somewhere off Florida's Gulf Coast. They found guitars instead of ray guns and decided Earth needed better punk rock. The whole vibe leans hard into 60s sci-fi kitsch, B-movie camp, retro-future aesthetics, and punk attitude with psychedelic chaos. And I love bands that fully commit to a concept like that. So, my discovery moment? Classic late-night TikTok doom scroll. You know the vibe. One more video, and suddenly it's 1:30 a.m. and the algorithm decides you need something weird. And boom, X-1 shows up in full astronaut suits, absolutely melting faces. What hooked me immediately was the aesthetic commitment, the raw punk energy, and honestly, the arrangement textures. Little music nerd moment here. There's this layered fuzz guitar tone they use that almost feels like a vintage synth pad underneath the riffs, and it gives that outer space transmission feel without losing the punk punch. And first reaction, this is fun. Musician reaction, oh, they know exactly what they're doing. Their latest project is Lust in Space, released in 2023, and it's exactly what the title suggests. Psychedelic punk chaos, retro sci-fi storytelling, big attitude, and tons of personality. My recommended track, Science Ninja Team. And this one hits me personally because it's basically an ode to Battle of the Planets, which I absolutely grew up on. If you got home from school in the afternoon, flip that UHF dial on to watch G-Force, that nostalgia is going to kick you right in the teeth. And that punk rock energy, yeah, instantly. You can find X-1 on Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, of course. I've got all the links down in the description so you can go support them directly. And honestly, bands like this thrive on community discovery. What I love about X-1 is that they remind us music doesn't always have to be serious to be damn good. Sometimes it should be weird, fun, theatrical, a little ridiculous, and totally committed to the bit. And if aliens ever do show up, these guys are absolutely playing the soundtrack. Buckle up, Z-Fam. Next week, Zach brings a little country blues rock to the spotlight when he introduces you to Seasick Steve. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be a good old time. So if you dug this, go follow and stream X-1. Share their stuff with your friends. Dig it. And if you want more music discovery like this, subscribe to the Z Frequency Spotlight, check out the ZHZ podcast, and most importantly, keep supporting independent artists, because that's how scenes grow. For the Z Frequency Spotlight and the ZHZ podcast, I'm Matt, and I'll catch you on the flip side.